Welcome to Hee Haw with special guests Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty, David Houston, Jerry Flower, and starring Buck Owens and Roy Clark.
There's a whole hee-haw gang.
Archie Campbell, Gordy Tapp, Vanilla Hutton, Grandpa Joe, Lisa Todd, Junior Sample, Don Harris, Minnie Pearl, String Me, Harvey Benton, Jim and John Hagan, Marianne Gordon, Jimmy Riddle and Jackie Fountain, Misty Rowe, Harry Cole, Ronnie Stoneman, Nashville Edition, Kathy Baker, and Beauregard the Wonder Dog.
Hold on to your rockers, here we go.
Jokes and songs and another show.
Chore's all done, cows in the stall.
So settle back for hee-haw, y'all. Here it is.
Well, of course love is blind. How come you think there's so many of us lovers are wearing glasses today?
I don't care what you say, Arch Campbell. I think marriage is wonderful.
Oh, I do too. Why, if it wasn't for marriage, husbands and wives would have to fight with total strangers.
Hi, friends. Welcome to Honest as a Day is Long Junior's used car lot. Buy a car from me this weekend, and I'll give you free 1 million green chip stamp.
Okay, that's it, buddy. That's false advertising. When I'm through with you, all these tickets I'm going to write are going to be yours.
Are they to the Super Bowl?
No, Bob Hope, they're citations. When were you last cited, by the way?
Last night when my wife cited me leaving the bar.
Have you ever been up before a judge?
How early does he get up?
When I get through with you, Mr. Bib Overall Bob Hope, the judge is going to slap a $5,000 suit on you.
Did I get 2 pair of pants with it?
You know, buddy, you're turning into a living circus here. Let's get the work done.
I've been in a lot of tents before, and they wouldn't sell me a pie.
That's it. Have you got proof of ownership? Let's see your pink slip.
I'm not wearing one, and if I was, I wouldn't show you.
I give up. I'm going out. Find somebody down at the Barber College smart enough to be arrested.
Remember, the number to call is BR549. 10-4 and out.
Junior went to the mind reader, and after 5 minutes, she gave him his money back.
Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Oh. Deep, dark depression, excessive misery. Oh. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Oh. Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
Some men are famous for all their noble acts.
On the sands of time, their footprints are intact.
But the places we've been and the trouble we've been in,
We spend our time covering up our tracks.
Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
Oh.
Deep, dark depression, excessive misery.
Oh.
If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all.
Oh.
Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
Willie, have you ever thought about taking out insurance on your life?
Oh, no. I don't feel any too safer on my wife as it is.
So you lost your girlfriend, Archie. Well, cheer up, old boy. There's other fish in the sea.
yeah, I know, but this one took all my bait.
Yeah, see what you mean.
Hey, Gordy, whatever became of that girl I saw you kissing in the barn loft?
Oh, we fell out.
Do you like cod
fish balls?
I don't know. I never attended any.
Say, Buck, didn't I see you kissing my daughter?
Now, how do I know? You think I'm a gawking around when I'm doing something like that?
You can hear it talk, you can hear it sing.
Well, the people would come from far away to dance all night till the break of day. They call a holler, do-si-do. You knew Uncle Pen was ready to go.
Late in the evening, about sundown, high on the hill and above the town.
Uncle Pen played the fiddle on a Howard would ring.
You can hear it talk, you can hear it sing.
Well, they played an old tune called Soldier's Joy, and the one they called Boston Boy. The greatest of all was a Jimmy Lynn. To me, that's where the fiddling began.
Late in the evening, about sundown, high on the hill and above the town.
Uncle Pen played the fiddle on a Howard would ring.
You can hear it talk, you can hear it sing.
Forget that mournful day when Uncle Pen was called away. Hung up his fiddle and hung up his bow, knew it was time for him to go.
Late in the evening, about sundown, high on the hill and above the town.
Uncle Pen played the fiddle on a Howard string.
You can hear it talk, you can hear it sing.
Minnie's kitchen. Well, what are you cooking today, Grandpa?
Bird's nest soup.
Oh, when's it going to be ready?
Just as soon as I can get the dang bird out of the nest.
Hey, Junior, Grandpa, Spring, Jim. Old Jack.
How
was it Jack?
Jack. Want me to lower them ears?
You just leave the ears where they are. I think I'll jack up the head. Hey, Art, is that your car sitting out front? I ain't never seen that one before.
Ain't that a dandy?
Well,
ever since 1932, I've wanted me a limousine, and, brother, I finally got it. A 1932 limousine. Yeah, it's fancy, though. Loaded with chrome, you know. Chrome bumper, chrome grill, chrome steering wheel.
It is about the chromiest car I ever seen.
Well, you fellers might laugh, but I'll tell you one thing. I got a good deal on that car.
Had to.
Yes, sir. I bought that from an old lady who never drove it except on Sunday afternoons to Oral Roberts crusades. Oh. Yeah, when you had an accident, it just healed itself. I sure don't want to let my wife get a hold of that car, though. She ain't too good a driver. She gets about 20 miles to the fender. I'll tell you one thing, though. When it comes to parking, she does a bang-up job. I really don't mind them little things, though, but the other day was the last straw. She backed that thing out there and ran over my golf clubs.
Is that it?
Yeah, and I stood there, complained a little bit, and she picked up a putter and hit me in the head with it and says, "How many times have I told you not to leave them things on the porch?"
Goodness, ain't this a fine day for fishing?
I'm going to hook a whopper today, Grandpa.
Why have you got that rope around your waist?
So I won't get pulled off the dock when I hook old whopper.
Well, that whopper, I'd say, is a smart fish.
Smart? Why, he's so smart he swims backwards just to keep the water out of his eyes.
Order in the court. Now, young man, You've been convicted 14 times. Ain't you ashamed of yourself?
No, sir, Your Honor. I don't think anybody ought to be ashamed of their convictions.
If that Archie's a judge, then I'm the Statue of Liberty.
Hee Haw salutes Black Ankle, North Carolina. Population 132.
Salute! I felt like a fool with fear. I was shaken, for I realized the spot I was in. The trouble I had was all my own making when you caught me kissing Loretta Lynn.
Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and I thought I found true love. You married another and you was
Loretta's got a nice smack there, ain't she?
We bring you country music from across the nation. Right now, friends, we're going to break the station.
Now, here's Buck and Roy and Pickin' and Grinning.
Well, how's your boy doing in school, Buck?
Well, not really, not very good.
Well, is he trying?
Well, the teacher says he's the most trying boy in school. Roy, how come one side of your car is painted red and the other side is painted green?
Oh, I know it don't look too good, Buck, but in case of an accident, you ought to hear them witnesses contradict each other. Buck, has Minnie Pearl ever been in a predicament?
No, but heaven knows that she's tried.
You know, Buck, my wife don't appreciate me. Does yours?
I wouldn't know, Roy. I've never heard her mention your name. Excuse me. You know that my wife leads a double life. My wife does.
What double life does she lead?
Hers and mine.
Well, I'll surprise you today with a big elk roast from up in Canada on the Pacific.
Pacific right out, Grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa, what's for supper?
Well, I'll surprise you today with a big elk roast that I got in Canada on the Pacific coast, and corn on the cob, stewed apples in the pot, and peach pie and coffee that'll hit the spot.
Yum, yum!
Gordy, how'd you get into all that mess at the square dance?
Oh, I was just trying to help a girl in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Any kind of trouble she wanted to get into.
You know, Minnie, you have to get up really early in the morning to catch old Archie.
Yes, and his wife stays up pretty late at night trying to catch him, too.
Down at the general store. Let's go listen.
Hey,
Did you hear about that fella that drowned?
Drowned?
He's digging a grave for his brother that wanted to be buried at sea.
You still living on the same place?
Still living out there on the same place, and that I went home one day, and there was two fellers out in the back acreage and had on white coveralls, and they were digging and shoveling and digging. And I said, "What are you boys doing?" Said, "Well, we're going to dig up a very, very, very rare chemical we know is here." I said, "Oh, what's it so rare?" He said, "Well, it's a chemical that anything it touches disappears." I said, "Is that a fact?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "What are you going to carry it in?"
Yeah, that's right. Good question. How's your people?
Well, they're well off.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
They're well off.
They still getting their commodities?
Yeah, they back up in Clinch there. We still got some people live way back up in them Clinch Mountains. Newspaper out of Knoxville went up there one time to get back in there as far as they could go and interview a family. And they were sitting out there, and it's up in the hills and hollers. And they're sitting there talking, and this guy's interviewing the fella. He said, "Well, don't you find it difficult to get the necessities of life way back up here?" He said, "Lord, yes, and half of it ain't fit to drink."
Oh, shoot this thing.
You said we could save on our fire insurance with firecrackers placed around our bedroom. And if the noise should burst into the flames here, we be awakened by their loud boom boom.
Well, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and I thought I found true love. You met another and you
Loretta, do you worry about what people think about you?
Heavens, no. I let them worry about what I think of them. No use of both of us worrying.
But, Doctor, what does it mean when you have small pupils?
Why, sweetheart, that means you're a kindergarten teacher.
Howdy, friends. Good to see you. Grandpa Jones, Roy Clark, Bobby Thompson, of course, my good little friend Ronnie Stone going to do one of my big numbers. Uncle Leaf's got the coon and gone on, and a one and a two and a... Hook, go horses to the hack, buffalo the banjo calls his back, banjo book and the banjo too, sing got the buckle in the banjo too. Uncle Leaf's got the coon and gone on, gone on, gone on, Uncle Leaf's got the coon and gone on, let me look at them trees.
Old Uncle Leaf was a good old soul, washed his face in the butter bowl, bumped his head on a mantelpiece, fell right back in the bucket of grease. Uncle Leaf got gone on, gone on, gone on, Uncle Leaf's got coon and gone on, let me look at them trees.
What kind of slippers do the angels wear? Slipping in the side with the golden stair. Golden slipper and a silver sock. Watch your knickers in the missionary box.
pleasures be many, your troubles be few.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week on
Hee Haw!